You can do it. You can do it. Everybody can draw. Okay, we're about to start. It's about to start. 3, 2, 1. That music is jamming. I don't know if you guys heard it, if you guys were there when we were playing it, but that jam is by Tom LaRock. You guys, we're back with a part 2 of tonight's stream. It was banging. It's banging. Double check my audio. Oh, the audio is off. Is off. And so I may have to touch on something. Let me double check something. Oh, I know what it is. Let me see. That's not it. Boom, boom, boom. Let's double check something real quick. We're back for another session, another more, a little bit more, a little bit more of this drawing because we're not done. It's not over. It's not finished. And I had to step away and I'm back. So if any of you were here before and you're back again, that's great. If not, that's all good. Don't worry about it. We're just gonna have fun. We're gonna have fun and draw. Let me double check something. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, I'm checking on the audio and it feels a little off, so it's all right. We're gonna roll with it. Okay, cool. Now, one thing that did happen is that one of my screens is frozen, so I'm gonna go ahead and refresh into another screen and go ahead and go. Go ahead and go. And I should have turned on that light. It was I thought I had I forgot to add the picture. And you know what? Let me see. That's not it. That's not it. Okay, there we go. So we're working it out. We're working it out. So I forgot to put the light up. In any case, let's go. What's up, Jacob? How you doing? And we got some folks in the Discord hanging out. Jessica is back. Motor Void. I don't think he ever left. Bree never left. And I'm back. So let's do this. Let's do this, yo. Let's do this. Now, I want to. Let's roll with it. Let's roll with it. All right, so here we go. We're back into Illustrator. This is where I left off. I was working on this piece here. I like the direction where it's going. Bree brought up a good point. She said, "Your art." What did you say, Bree? It looks like Johnny Quest is flat, and it needs to be like SpongeBob. And so I want you all to know that this is the flats. This is the flat artwork. So after I finish all the basic colors, then I go in and I start working on the gradients. So there will be more. There's gonna be a lot more that goes on here. What's up, Jacob? How you doing? I'm gonna check and see if you are watching on LinkedIn, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter. Say what's up. If you're on Behance, leave a comment in the chat. Let me know what you're drawing. What are you drawing? Gonna get my sketchbook out in a little bit. Have you used the iPad Pro? Jacob, I am on the iPad Pro. This is the iPad Pro. This is Adobe Illustrator on the iPad Pro. Yo. What's up? Tell me what you like about it. What you've been doing with the iPad Pro. Share some insights. Okay, so I started with the blue before I left. I think I wanna work on the blue some more just to get back in the groove. There it is. Blue, blue, blue. Yeah, let's just jump in some blue. Jump into some blue. If anybody has any questions, suggestions, ideas on how to make this artwork banging, let me know. I do accept suggestions. I sometimes follow those suggestions. Cause why not? That's what we do around here. That's what we do around this time. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So I am using the pen tool. I started by using one of the brushes, the blob brush. It feels like a lot of extra work trying to work with the blob brush. However, if I was in Fresco, then the vector brushes would be exactly what I want. But here I'm okay with the pen tool because I actually have more control over what I'm doing. So come on, here we go, there it is. I do realize I need my glove. There's been going to be some giveaways happening tomorrow on the stream here on Behance. So please check Behance tomorrow at 8 o'clock. Let me see if I can get. Needs to be like this right here. Let me go ahead and move some of these things out the way. Get out of my way. I got way too much stuff on my desk. I need to clear some room. Here we go. Here we go. Okay, cool. But yeah, so stay tuned. Come on back, and one of the giveaways is going to be a glove like this one. Bam, just like this one. And but tomorrow I'm going to work on the artwork so that when I do the giveaway, you'll know the artwork that's gonna be on the glove, and that you can then enter to get one in the mail for free. That's right, for free. That's what we do around here. Around here, we just do stuff. We get it done. All right, so let's see. I'm trying to think about what to do. Sometimes as I start to layer the colors, I realize that I want to do a couple of different things. So, it's all good. It's all good. Let's lock that. Let's get some orange. I need some orange. Let's go with some orange. Because I don't want red. And so let's go there. A little bit. Uh-huh. No. There. Yeah. And the orange, I have some ideas. Okay, number one is going to be the belly and the tongues. The tongues. I'm going to change that red to orange. So let's go ahead and jump in here. I guess red is okay, but I don't want it to be like super dramatically stand out. I don't want it to be too dramatic. I want it to kind of have a flow. So, so here we go. It's gonna have a flow. So here we go. Oh, and then I can okay. Then I can do red in the mouth. I can do red in the mouth. So I will still have I still have red, but um I don't know, and that's okay because once I get into the shading, then that's when I'll probably change my mind or experiment and then see what comes out. It's part of the process. This is part of the process. So, sometimes as you're working on something, you kind of start having questions and doubts, and you second guess yourself, and that's okay. Boom, bam, bam, bam. Let's see. Hmm. Let's go right there. Bam. There it is. Look at that. Uh. Boom. Yes. I like it. I like it. It's good. So I got some orange. I do want orange on these tongues out here. So I just make a new one. I mean, I could have just moved this path or shape from one layer to another, but we're gonna roll with it. We're gonna roll with it. Just roll with it. Bree might know about this. Cheech and Chong. She said, "Oh yeah." So there's a Cheech and Chong movie. I forget it which one it is, and so they're outside of a San Francisco club. They're about to perform, and their truck is made out of the ganja. And so then let's see, guys. And so they're outside, and they're ready to go to play. They're gonna be coming up soon, but their truck is burning. Like the exhaust of the truck, for some reason now it's parked in the front of or it was parked in the side, and it was but near the vents. So as the truck is burning, the smoke starts to go through the vents to the AC system of the club, and before you know it, everybody is feeling good. And so the tow truck starts to take the truck out of the parking lot. It's getting towed because the police found it, and they're taking it. And so this guy, he's really crazy. This cop, detective, his job is to find these drug dealers. And so they're outside in the front, and of course they're smelling it. They're smelling all that stuff. And so now, so they're about to arrest some people who say that's their truck, these gangsters. And so now, before you know it, everything stops. They're waiting on a paddy wagon. They're waiting on, yeah, a paddy wagon to come and show up to take the guys who they arrested. And so in the meantime, the truck is still burning. It's burning. And before you know it, the cops are ordering pizza. They're eating, and and so something happens. They start talking, and so the detective, he's like, look at yourself. Compose yourself. Have some discipline. And he said, I'm high. He says, I'm high. How'd this happen? And so one of the other detectives, he's a big dummy. He says, just go with it, Captain. Just go with it. And so I always think about that moment. It's like sometimes you just gotta go with it. I'm not saying get high. Don't get high. Don't do drugs, y'all. But but sometimes that's it. That's how it goes, right? You just gotta go with it, right? Bree. Let's roll with it. There's another Cheech and Chong movie, and um, and this one has Pee Wee Herman in it. So this is not, and this is at this time of night. So those of you who are here, so it's safe to talk about it because these Cheech and Chong movies are not for kids. What's up, Jacob? What's up? What's up? I'm thinking of investing in one. It seems like an awesome tool. Any complaints about it? I have lots of complaints about everything, man. But it comes down to what you want to do with your art and will this tool help you? So, I have two iPad Pros. I actually have three. One my wife is holding one of them hostage, but it's okay because I don't need it. What's up, my man? Ryan is in the house. Everybody say what's up to Ryan. Um, Big timer, shot caller, big baller. Weed ain't cool, says Jacob. That's right. It's not cool, man. It's not cool. Stay in school. Carolina. Hi. Love the color palette. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I thought I saw you in the Discord. You must. Oh, it was earlier today. That was earlier today. And Rastamine is in the house. I was just talking about Rastamine. Rastamine, listen. See what you got? What I got in my hand? What do I got here? Boom! Yes, yes, I got my glove on, man. And I got another one sitting right here, and I was bragging about it earlier tonight. So there's another movie by Cheech and Chong, and yeah, it had Pee Wee Herman in it. So this one was really really crazy movie. And so they end up in a asylum, mental asylum. And so Cheech is strapped up on with a what do you call those straight jacket. He has a straight jacket on, and uh, and so he wakes up and he's like, oh my god, get me out of here, get me out of here. And so but he wakes up in his dream. He's hallucinating, and so in the dream. He's told that they try to help him. Chong is the one telling him this. They try to help him, but that the governor is not gonna commute his sentence. So they're gonna have to um what do you call it when the prison system kills people, whatever. They're gonna either electrocute him or some execute him. They're gonna execute him. That's right, execute him. That he's gonna have to get executed. That's it. And so he's like, no, no, no. And so then that's when Chong is dressed up like the warden, but it actually looks like a warlord. He's got a uniform, but he looks like a warlord. And so Cheech is like, this must be some mistake, man. I don't know what's going on here. Help me out. And of course, Cheech sees Chong and like, that's my friend. What are you talking about? But Chong in this fantasy dream world, Chong is the warden. And so Chong is walking with him while two other guards are walking with Cheech, and Cheech is still in the straitjacket. And so eventually Chong's like, "Don't worry about it. They're gonna execute you. Don't worry about it." And he keeps saying that, "Don't worry about it," but because it's a little moment in the movie where Chong Cheech is supposed to be hallucinating, it has this weird sound to it. And so those are some of the things that when you watch the Cheech and Chong movies, they stand out. And little words like that, from now on, you just start using them. Like, don't worry about it. Anyway, only I feel like that's funny. And me and Bree thinks it's funny because she was there. Don't worry about it. Good job, Bree. Bree is in the Discord and she can hear me and I can hear her. Nice. All right. What's up, Carolina? Yes, she says yes, but I had to go. I'm doing UX work. Duties are duties. Yes, you got to do the duties. This is your duty. I understand, but I'm glad you made it back and, join the conversation. My man, Rasta Mind says, love that. And I know you love it. Like, boom, got the glove on. Now, I'm going to tell you this, Rasta Mind, that, the glove does work on the iPad very well. Look at I'm moving my hand over the iPad and it does a good job of insulating. So there you go. And so yeah, so that's some of the sayings that I have, and we were talking about the 80s earlier and the 90s, and it's like a lot of the stuff. Some of the sayings that I have are based on things that I saw and growing up. I used to have this friend of mine. He was my jujitsu teacher. He was my friend. We lived together for a while, roommates. And he used to say, "Cool in the gang." I think he was from your times, Bree, as he used to always say, "Cool in the gang." That's cool in the gang. That's cool in the gang. Like anytime he said the word "cool," he always said the other part and the gang. Like that's cool in the gang. Um, um, yeah, he might have been 10 years older than me. And that's what happens, that you grow in a period of time when certain things are popular and boom, next thing you know, that's it. That's how you talk now. And Bree remembers Atlanta from way back. Cause you're in Atlanta, right, Bree? I think she is. And I think, yep, yep, yep. She might have stepped off. So Rasta Mind says, cuckoo. So it was just that sensitivity and sketchable. Let me know about the Cintiq. Well, my Cintiq is not touch. So it's not going to react any kind of way. It is just going to it only reacts to the pin. So I don't have touch on my Cintiq. Yeah. So so there's nothing to say. I think Bree is back. I was asking Bree about old Atlanta, the the Freaknik days, and I don't think she wanted to tell me. She took off. You got the boots? Oh my gosh. Oh, oh, that's the worst. When a computer kicks you out trying to do stuff. Well, it's that time of night. You probably told told the computer that that you're okay with updates in the middle of the night, but you say you stay up pretty late working, so I don't know how that happened. Oh, mm-hmm. And then it said, "Hey, it's later." Yeah, it said, "Hey, how about now? It's later." Yeah, I gotcha. I gotcha. Uh huh. Oh, okay. Mm-hmm. Right, right, right. Bree's telling me about her computer. It's 9 years old, huh? You must have the same computer I got. I got a 2013. That's 8 years old. Uh huh, uh huh. The late 2012. I got the early 2013. That's crazy, man. Tell her to come on, quit playing, cause we got stuff to do. I recently updated my MacBook Pro to my early 2013 MacBook Pro to Big Sur. I used a patch because now you cannot update your MacBook, the one you have now, to Big Sur, the latest OS. It's not gonna do it. Okay. Okay. Well, now, right now, the current one is called Big Sur. Uh, you can't. You can try it, but it won't. Is your computer's no longer supported? Because mine is no longer supported either. Yeah, you're out. You're out. Apple said, buy a new computer. I said, yeah. Mhm. Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So you got that one of the last ones that had the CD drive on them. Yeah. Yep. Mhm. Yeah. Yeah, those are good. Those are good. I got the one a year after yours, and it did not have the CD drive anymore. But it still has all the ports. And then like a couple years after mine, they got rid of all the ports, and that's like, man, my wife has one of those, and so you need dongles, like you need to buy stuff to connect things to it. Yeah. Mm. Yeah, 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 yeah. So Bree's telling me about how hardcore her computer is. Couple terabytes of space. Those were the days. Those were the days when you really had like hardcore strong machines. Yeah, yeah. Affordable, you know. Now it's like, geez, you want something, it's gonna charge cost you a lot. And it's like, Jesus, man, I thought we were friends. What happened? What happened, Apple? And so yeah, yeah, it's gonna be time soon. But so you use Sketchbook, Autodesk Sketchbook for your drawing, and that's cool. And so you have a tablet. I think you have like a drawing tablet, right? Uh-huh. But it's not a display tablet. It's the kind that you just that has that metal. It's kind of metal like. Okay. Uh-huh. Right, right. Intuos. Yeah. Okay. Very cool. Yeah. I got the bamboos. Mhm. Mhm. And then Bree's telling me about her experience. Go ahead, Bree. Mhm. 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 Cause you did it before, right? Uh huh. Uh huh. Uh huh. So have you? Uh huh. Uh huh. Right. Mhm. Yeah. And yeah. Yeah. So Bree's telling me about how it's always good to be around a good crew of people who share info, always sharing what they know, and so that through just being around others who share freely, you can learn a lot. And that's exactly what we're about when it comes to the people in our Discord. We have a Discord, y'all. We have a Discord. I just wanted to update the people who were watching. Go ahead, Bree. Mm-hmm. Entertain. Mhm. Go ahead. Mm. Right. Yep. Yep. Even the best artists out there, sometimes um they find out they didn't know something, and so we all learn from each other. We all learn from each other. And yeah, Odari's a cool dude. He's always sharing what he knows, and not afraid to ask. That's what makes us all great is that we're not afraid to ask, and somebody's gonna have the answer. Yep, that's exactly right. Bree is talking about all the some of the conversations that we have when we're streaming, plus some of the conversations that we have in the Discord. And Rasta Mind says, "Oh no, it crashed. I went too fast." Oh, that's what happens. That's what happens. Yes. Yeah, no, it's not gonna be the blue screen of death, but let's see how much I lost. Mm, mm. It brought me back to where I was. Oh, that's okay. Okay, 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 okay. All right. No, I didn't do a save, but it's supposed to save in the background. It's supposed to save in the background. Yeah, all the time. And so it did go back only a couple of minutes because I had already fixed these fingers and now they're and I was working on these fingers actually, so we're good, we're okay, Rastamai. He says, "Dang." Yeah, 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 we're okay. Let me see. Yeah, and sometimes I go too fast. I get really excited and start clicking and tapping, and that's the thing about the iPad is that it's not a computer. If I have any complaints, Jacob, it's gonna be that the iPad is not a computer, and there's not much of a complaint as to I want to make that a statement of fact. And so, no matter how much marketing Apple puts into their iPad brand, it's still not a computer. And so there'll be some times like what just happened right now where it cannot keep up because that's uh, as much as I like my iPad too, but it's not made. It wasn't made for this purpose. It wasn't made for design work. It wasn't made for all of this stuff. It was a consumption device. It is for consuming media, video, audio, and content, and so that's where we Apple wants to turn this into, oh no, this is a device for work. Some work you can say, sure, but then there's some work where it just falls short, and so this is one of those examples when it does that. Whereas the Surface is made for working on creative but also business projects, and so the right Surface, the right model will have the processing power and the space for it. Will have all the capabilities that it needs to provide you with computing power. That's all. That's it. There it is. I still draw with my iPad, but I'm just saying this is the crashes as to be expected. That's all. I thought Bree had a Surface. I don't know why I thought you had a Surface. No. Mm. Oh. So Bree dropped her her tablet and it fell down. It fell on the floor. It was okay until you reached down to grab it and your foot stepped on it. Oh my god, that sucks. I broke a surf. Mm-hmm. Mm. Snap. Yep. Hmm. Yeah, I know it. I know it. Catalina says, today I got my new iPad Air because it got a white spot on the screen. The bad thing is that in Argentina, Apple gives us a refurbished iPad, not even with the original box. Yeah, yeah, you know, this is why I always felt lucky to have people who like me at the Microsoft Store. Cause and this is what happened to me with one of my iPads. It's similar to what happened to Bree, where I was reaching into my bookshelf trying to grab my one of my tablets, the bamboo tablet, and as I'm grabbing and pulling, it feels like it's just gonna slide right out. So I just pulled it out fast, and a surface got stuck to it, and so the surface slides out with it. And of course, I only had a grip on the tablet, on the drawing tablet, and not the surface. And the surface slides right out and lands glass first on the floor. And I have when we were living there, my office at that time had a tile floor, and ceramic tile. So of course crack. Oh man, that hurt me so bad. It's like why? I need this to draw. Yeah, you need more than one. Mhm. 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 Yeah. Yeah. When you watching sports, it's perfect. Uh, uh, but what the good thing with me in that situation is that I do have more than one Surface. Like I have more than one iPad. But but then once it's cracked, it's like you gotta fix it. And so I had people at the Microsoft store, and they were nice to me, and they traded me out. So they gave me a brand new one. Or no, not brand new one, refurbished, just like Carolina. Oof. And so they gave me, yeah, they gave me a refurbished one that was faster and newer than the one that I had dropped. And yeah, so it worked out, and that's cool. But that's not always the case. We don't always have somebody to have our back like that. And so when it doesn't work out and something breaks, it's like that's it, man. Oof, 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 oof. It's terrible. It's terrible. Mhm. Mhm. Yep. Mhm. Mhm. Yeah. Yeah. They all need a device. Yeah, and if you're like me, I'm a professional artist, right? So I need a device that's gonna do my work, and so a break like that is gonna hurt your earning, So yeah, that's not good. That's not good at all. And so you have to have a backup. You have to have a second device. And I talk to professional artists all the time, and they complain about something breaking, and it's sad. I've broken things. I've lost external drives. I've dropped external drives, and all the data's corrupted. 4 terabytes, two different times, 2 terabytes each drive when it happened in 6 months apart. It was terrible. And then in any case, what's up, Jeremy? But and then that's when it happens to some artists and they complain. It's a tragedy, it's bad, but then they're like, they don't have a backup, and it's like, how can you be a professional and not have something else for you to continue to do your work? You have to invest in having a second device, a third device, um, that is almost as strong as your main machine. That way you can do the work. hmm Yeah, it's hard. It's a hard um when there's a loss. It's not good. Yeah, Shock. Thank you. Yeah, it's not synchronized audio and video. I tried to fix that earlier. It didn't work. Maybe I can try something different. Let me see. Yes. Bree says you're gonna have to pretend it's a Godzilla movie. That's it. That sounds good. The original ones. What am I on? Says Jeremy. No, I'm on Cinemaker, and so I try. So this is Cinemaker and coffee. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And so right now I'm looking at my webcam, and that's how I'm bringing audio in. Let me try something else. Let me see if I can do something. Let me save this. And my experiment. Let's experiment for a second. Bam, bam, bam. All right, this is syncing to the cloud. Let me stop it. And as a matter of fact, let me stop a couple of things. I'll be right back. The fun, isn't it? Okay, here we go. We got audio. All right, let's plug this in. Snap. So now we should have audio, and if we have audio, let's see. Let's. Let's. It looks like it could be. It could be in sync. Y'all let me know. I changed microphones, and so it should be better now. Y'all let me know. I'm clear to you. Okay, good. Good. Fixed. Okay, Jacob. Thank you. And so you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna see if I can bring you on. But a nice like 1 second delay. It's still off by a little bit. I'm sorry. That's how it goes. Looks good and bolder. Thank you. Oh, you know what I didn't do also? Bump up my bit rate. So I jumped on and then left it like that and say, yeah, I'm good. And I should have bumped up my bit rate a little bit. Not receiving any audio. Okay, the audio went out. All right, let me try something else. Come on, audio. There's the audio. Put on a face mask and we won't be. Ryan is funny. He said, put on a face mask, we won't be the wiser. Still no audio. But I see the audio. And I hear it. Face mask, yeah. Ryan. Jacob says, Ryan, no. All right. It should be. Let me see. Right. Pay no attention to the man behind the curtain. We're going to roll with it. Okay, so I tried to fix it. It didn't work. I'm going to click on a couple of things and see what happens. And it's always a technology thing. It's always something with technology. Oh, I see. I know that's what's going to happen if I did that. Let's go there. Boom. Got it. All right. Kingston. All right. Boom. Still delayed. I know. Thank you, Ashok. I appreciate that. Come on. What is happening here? All right. Sometimes, when things go wrong, it's hard to get them back up. What's up? Okay, cool. Let me click on a couple of things here. Block. Boom. Sorry, it's not related to you guys. This is something else over there. Boom. All right, cool. Doesn't have to be perfect. If your bitrate's too high, something's too rough on the service and the audio comes first because of less data. Oh, so there you go. That's a good answer. And you know what? You're enjoying the stream. Thank you. Yeah, right. That's what we need. We need some tech support. Yeah, my bit rate. I think you know what. I think Ryan has the answer. Is that I'm at 1080. I'm streaming at 1080. My bit rate. The bit rate I was talking about. It has to do with in between the way the iPhone is talking to the Mac, and so I'm still working out the kinks of working with Cinemaker on this Mac M1, so Mac Mini M1. So that's the issues that we face right now. So let me go ahead and go there. Put that microphone on because I like that one better. Yeah, digging into that OBS myself. Yeah, and so when I'm on the PC, I'm in OBS. Now, one thing and this is where me trying to do too much is what is causing some of these problems. I can stream fine, straight up if I just focus on streaming. But no, I want to have conversations with people on Discord. Tonight it's is Bree, and a lot of times it's Tom and a crew we have on Discord, including Rastamine. Rastamine is tuning in right now, and so I want to bring their audio into the conversation, into the stream, and that's when there are problems because now you have not just audio but data is crisscrossing itself all in the computer, and so you guys out there on the internets, all you see is like, what is Dan talking about? And then sometimes the audio works, sometimes it doesn't, and so that's what we end up with. Experiments. What good is cake if you can't eat it? That's right. Yeah, right, right, right. You want to have your cake and eat it too. Of course. Uh-huh. There you go. So the audio is working. That's good. All right, so that's it. As long as you guys can hear me a little bit, then it's all good. I'm sorry about the audio and video syncing. So yeah, I forgot what we was talking about, but we were having a good back and forth. We have a Discord. You guys are invited, and when I get the audio working fine again, and I'm trying to do it on the Mac. That's the thing. I'm trying to do it on the Mac, because I got most of my tweaks already working on the PC. And so me being a little extra, I said, "Oh, let me try the Mac and do this thing on the Mac." So, anyways, but you guys are welcome to join the Discord, hang out, talk about art, talk about the business of art, talk about art techniques, talk about the things that you want to discuss, and we have a ton of cool people hanging out, sharing their work, sharing techniques, sharing what they know. Tom is always helpful and dropping some knowledge, sharing some resources. What'd you say? That's true. Okay, Bree. Bree said that's true. Go ahead, Bree. Yes. Wow. Yes. Yes. Mhm. Mhm. Yes. Tom is a big motivator. He cheers on other people's success, and so it's great to have him around. And that's how some of the people that are on the Discord are, and including Bree, who's joining me, keeping me company. You guys are keeping me company, but I have Bree in my ear and talking to me. Let me go ahead and pull that off, and so we can have a little back and forth and a conversation. Except that you guys can't hear her. That's all. It's all right. Bree says she's my Ed McMahon, and I'm Johnny Johnny Cochran? No, not Johnny Cochran. Johnny Carson. Johnny Carson. But nobody knows who they are anymore. Nobody knows who they are. Hmm. It's a different world. All right, so slowly I'm working my way through the details on the snake here, on this whole overall drawing. There we go. Bam. I kind of knew this was gonna work because the way I wanted to do the snake mouth. There it is. It's all vector. What's up, Sharon? How are you doing? I'm glad that all of you are hanging out, stopping by, and saying hello. Oh, mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah, yeah. FAMU. Bree says it looks like the FAMU Rattler. Rare, rare. They don't do rare. It's not a Rattler is they shake their tail, right? Not it's not a lion. Rawr. I don't know why. Yeah, I might have to go back to kindergarten. Bree says I need to go back to kindergarten with my granddaughter when she goes, and so I can learn what the sounds different animals make. Yeah. Yeah, I do. I don't forget. I don't know. Rawr. The snakes don't growl. They don't growl. Snakes don't growl. This snake does. Rawr. Yes. Yes. Getting an F. Yeah. Uh huh. Trying to figure this out, huh? Yep. All right. Yeah. She gonna go. Rawr. What sound the snake makes? Rawr. Anyways, yeah, that's crazy. So yeah. It does have a mean look, and I like the way I did one of the snakes, and then the other snake is it doesn't look as hardcore, and so I had to work on it for a while. It's like, oh man, like it's like drawing eyes. One eye comes out perfect, and now you got to draw the second eye, and the second eye is just not right. It just ain't gonna get right, and that's what happens sometimes. Sometimes it just it, the talent, the creativity, it works for a second. So, anyways, it's cool. I'm gonna roll with it. I have my snakes. I got one snake right there. I got the other one right there. And so the one on the left, I'm not too happy about it, but I'm gonna roll with it. Sometimes it's okay to just move along and then come back. Eventually you come back. You're like, okay, now it's a fresh day. I am relaxed, and it came to me. Sometimes when you're out doing other things, the inspiration to come to you, like, oh, I know the answer. I know exactly what I need to do for such and such, and then it just comes out. Rasta Mine is asking, do you like the pen tool for that rather than blob brush? And then Ryan says, I like the left one. So Ryan is a fan of the snake that I don't feel is really that cool looking. I appreciate that, Ryan. Such a nice person. Standing up for the snake I'm not too happy about. Um, so Rastaman, do you like the pen tool? Well, right now I do like the pen tool because when I was using the blob brush, I find that there's not enough control. And so I either have to press too hard or not hard or I'm not pressing hard enough. So let's go here. And so if I want a thin line like that, that's not good. So let's go here. What is that right there? That's the smoothness. This is the pressure dynamics, the angle, the roundness. Let me see, which brush did I grab? I like the basic round. Okay, yeah, it is basic round. So pressure dynamics, 100%. Angle dynamic. Oh, there it is. Bring it up. And so now I can go like this. That's right. See that? And so it's really hard to do the get the pressure just right. And then I can't do like very thin lines the way I need to get into some of these places. And so my best answer right now is to use the pen tool and just knock out all the things that I need to knock out. And so like right here, I changed the order of the layers, and so now I have this thing where some things are sticking out, and so it's just easier and faster for me to jump in, drop some anchor points, and then work my way through the different parts that need adjusting. Bam, I'm on, boom, just move through it. And it depends on the drawing. Now, if I was on fresco, then of course vector brush is the way to go. Cuckoo makes sense. That's my answer. Oof. There we go. Boom. And I'm faster on a PC or desktop than I am here because it is there's still some things that I wish were better, and maybe just I just need more experience, but the level of control, I think I have more control on desktop than on the iPad. Yeah. Like I said, I don't think the iPad is really made for the things that we're doing with it. And So yes, the question is, thank you, Jimmy. I appreciate that. Yes, Bree. Bree asked, can I daisy chain my iPad to the desktop? And the answer is yes. And uh, you may need an upgrade on your computer before you can try this, but it's called Sidecar. And so you connect your iPad to your Mac, and you can extend your displays from the Mac to the iPad, and then use the iPad as a touchscreen with the pen, the Apple Pencil, and so the technology is called Sidecar. hmm Yeah. So the question is there a lag time? And the answer I have is I'm not sure. I know there is. It has to be. But I never really felt like trying it. I actually tried that technology before Apple had it on that automatically, and on Mac, and it's because there's been apps out there that help you do that, and so I tried it. I didn't really care for it. It wasn't that there was a lag. For me, it was more that I have a Cintiq, so the iPad is really more on my to go type of thing. It's to on the go, and so I don't care. I don't care if there is no lag or there is a lag, because I'm not gonna use it like that. But it should be a good experiment. I experiment on a lot of things, so maybe I should experiment with that, and then see what happens. I don't know. Sharon is asking. Oh, Rastaman says, I like to start an iPad and finish on desktop. That is exactly what I do when it comes to my illustration, especially like this one, is that I will use the iPad for its intended purpose, and get as far as I can get. Go ahead. What's up? You okay? Bree? You all right? Okay. I will use the iPad for its intended purpose, and the apps that are here to help me move the artwork along, but then eventually it's like, okay, now I need to jump into the desktop so I can then do all the fancy schmancy stuff, and I have a million menus to play with, and I have I've been using Illustrator for over 20 years, so it's kind of like my main go-to for everything I need. And so yeah, I feel the same way, Rastamine. Sharon is asking, do you think that new generation of iPads will be better? I'm pretty sure they are. I do have an iPad 11. Unfortunately, that iPad I got it used. I got it on a trade, and so I think they abused it because I'll be drawing, and then there are parts of the screen that don't respond, and I'm in the middle of a drawing. It's like, wait a minute, what's going on here? And so it kind of takes you out of that quick sketching and drawing mode. And so I don't use it as much. Ooh, I see what happened here. The skull is not good. And so that has kept me from really using that iPad 11. Um, so, but when it doesn't act crazy on me, then oh, it's beautiful. I love it. I love it. And so the iPad 11 that I have is one of those what do you say? What do you call it's one of those thin without the button. They don't have the button on them. And so it's really cool. I like that. It gives it feels faster. And I know that Sharon says Rastaman says I've been pretty stoked with my iPad 11 Pro. Yeah, and I think it does have a more modern processor versus this one that I'm using. This is the first generation iPad Pro 12.9. I still have the first generation pencil here, and so sometimes it shows its age. It's like, yeah, and I got it used too. I got it cracked, as a matter of fact. It still has a crack on it. And the very first day I bought it, oh, thin bezel, yes sir, that's right, rest of mine. When I first got it, it already came with a crack. I traded, and so I knew I was getting a crack, but it worked. Everything worked. So until this day, I never had to fix the screen, and it's got more cracks on it, but I have a screen protector on it, and so I draw, and no problems, So hey, if you can make it work, it's so cool to have a earlier generation. Jimmy Flame says Wacom makes a real great digital screen pad too. You can draw on the screen and shift over to your desktop screen pretty quickly. There's also Adobe Cloud 2, which is really fast. Yes, Jimmy. Yes. So let me show you the Adobe Cloud, right? So this is my cloud documents on the iPad. I mean on the iPad Pro. Yep. With when I have. Let me see. Let me clear that. Let's see. Hopefully we don't lose any connection. Okay. Okay. I think I still have audio. And so it has the iPad. It's Adobe Illustrator on the iPad, and I just saved my artwork, right? So it's right now it backed up to the cloud. And then watch this. Watch what happens. Come on, come on. Welcome to the Discord. Some of you are coming into the Discord. I appreciate that. Boom, boom, boom. Rastaman says, oh yeah, you have what? Oh, okay. I hope. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, somebody showed up and joined the Discord. All right, so this is my desktop, my Mac desktop. Let me open Illustrator, and so here it goes. And so I'm just gonna follow up with what Jimmy said. The Adobe Creative Cloud is really fast. So right now I just saved my artwork on here on the iPad, and then I go to my desktop and wait for it. Wait for it. Come on. Come on. Cloud Documents. Boom. Look at that. It's right there. There it is, right there. The same drawing that I'm working in on my iPad is showing up on my boom desktop. There it is. So there we go. It's work in progress. Look at this. This is crazy. Yo. Yo. Let me see if I can get some kind of setup going on here. Boom, boom, boom. There goes that. Let me try something real quick. Display on 3. Boom, there it is. So there I am, right me. I'm right here. So there it is. Look at this. This is on my desktop on Adobe Illustrator, and so it's synced to the cloud. This is a cloud document. So whether I'm working on my desktop or my iPad, I will have access to the same document. So it's amazing. The Creative Cloud is something really, really cool. I'm glad Jimmy brought it up. I'm not trying to sell you guys to Creative Cloud. Whether you subscribe or not, that's not what I'm here for. But I do use it a lot. I use it a lot. It's great. Now, is the Pro better equipped and made for art? I guess so. I guess so, Rastaman. But listen, I'm always gonna be of two minds. And you're Rastaman. I'm of two minds. All right, and that I'm gonna feel that's kind of funny, huh, Bree? Uh, Sometimes I feel like things are good. Sometimes I feel like, well, is it really good though? Could we have lived without it? Yes, we could have. Sometimes I feel like some things are, just a gimmick, and then sometimes I feel like they are helpful. And at the end of the day, I think that somehow um, the iPad we make it work, but I don't think it was originally intended to be that way. Give me more power. I think that's what I want now. I think Sharon was asking, do you think the new generation iPads would be better? I hope so. I really hope so. And if we if we are gonna base the upcoming generations of iPad based on what's happening with the Max with the M1 chip, oh my God! Right now I'm streaming off a M1 Mac Mini, 16 gigs of RAM, 1 terabyte SSD is working. Now there's some technology that I haven't figured out right that it works better, but it's banging. It's amazing. And I've had Mac Minis before, and they were never this fast. And so this one's really good. So I have high hopes that we will be able to get faster machines. And I love the big screen for finishing my work on my computer. Yes, Sharon, I'd love that too. Now, here's what I would really like to see. Okay, if anybody's listening, anybody work at Apple and is paying attention, what I would like to see. I have a iMac right there. It's over there. Nobody can see it because it's off to the side. But it's a little older, so it's a little. It's not strong anymore. But if anybody is paying attention, who works at Mac, which I'm sure you guys have heard about this before already. Give me a touchscreen iMac. Oh my God. Of course, it's not portable. I know. I don't care. I just want to be able to draw on a big screen. Give me a big screen. Kind of like what the Surface Studio does. And I do have another computer over there. It's not a Surface Studio, but it's a big Lenovo touchscreen with a pen. Oh my God, yes. Give me that, and now you got yourself something good for artists. Because the Wacom Cintiqs are great, and they're super expensive. But then you still gotta connect it to a computer and all that stuff. Where, what if it already had Mac OS on it? And it's kind of like just a big iPad. What if it was like a big iPad? Oh my God. There you go. Now you're talking. Boom. Touchscreen iMac. That's right. Touchscreen iMac. Imagine that. For real. For real. Give me a touchscreen iMac, uh, Tim Cook. I know you got it. They're holding out, man. They're holding out. They are so far into the future that they're just gonna let us keep doing what we do. It's like, no, give it up. Break yourself. But I do hope that the next generation of iPads are stronger and faster. Because I'm ready to upgrade soon. But I don't want to upgrade to what they have out right now because it's really not that big of a jump. I'm still rolling hard with my iPad Pro 20 12.9. The first year it came out, I think it was 2016. What year did the iPad Pro come out? I think it was 2016. Jimmy says they can have all my money if that thing comes out. Yeah, 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 yeah. Y'all heard it here. You can have all of Jimmy's money if you can do that. And second round. That's right, Moises. I'm back. Yeah, they can have all my money, and they can have, or actually, they can have all of Jimmy's money and give us two, one for Jimmy and one for me. How about that? Uh, Sharon says, why haven't they done a Touch iMac? Is so behind. Yes, yes, they are behind, man. They're behind. Somebody tell them something, cause Microsoft's been doing it with the touch screens. All right, let me see. iPad Pro. Let me take a look at that. My iPad Air 2 is really good. Cool. I did have an Air 2, but doesn't support the pen, and that's where I was before I got the Pro. iPad Pro 12.9. Let me see what that year is. When did it come out? Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. iPad Pro 2017. Okay, so it's not bad. It's 2017. It's 4 years old. I got mine used, so it's all right. It still works. It still does what it needs to do. And I'll tell you a story about what happened. So my wife that year, my wife bought us two Mac Minis, brand new Mac Minis, straight from Apple. I've only bought three computers from Apple, brand new. The first one is my 2013 MacBook Pro that we bought in 2013. Cost a lot of money. It's beautiful. Worked great for a long time. Now it's a little slow. Then 5 years later, we bought the Mac Minis, and so my wife bought them, ordered them, bought them, one for her, one for me, and fully loaded, right? Like 16 gigs of RAM and i7 processor. Oh my God, what a disappointment! Very slow, sluggish, and so she ended up giving it to me, giving me the oh no, well yeah, she ended up giving me her MacBook Mac Mini and keep using her MacBook Air instead. She did not want to touch that Mac Mini anymore. So what did I do? I went on Craigslist and I started looking for iPad Pro. And so I found this secondhand electronics store, who was selling a MacBook Pro, and this is the one. It had the crack, and it had a crack on it. So I said, well, let me go ahead and hit them up. So I sent them a Craigslist message, and I said, hey, I got a fully loaded Mac Mini, brand new, but I have two, and I'm really interested in trading you straight up for the iPad Pro. And they're like, they responded. They're like, well, send us the specs. I said, so I did, and serial, blah blah blah. They wanted to confirm it wasn't stolen, all that stuff. It's like, nah, I got the receipt and everything. Like, I still got the box. It's mine. This is my Mac Mini. And so they're like, come on, we'll trade. Oh, so I head over there, and and so I get there, and there it is. There's the this iPad Pro sitting on the shelf. It's got a crack on it. And so it wasn't, so because of the cracked screen, it wasn't priced at the highest level that they could get because of the cracked screen. And I'm like, I don't care. Like, I'll take it. And so sure enough, they said cool. They checked out my Mac Mini, and they were happy, and we traded straight up. And I walked out with an iPad Pro, and I went straight to Micro Center. There was a Micro Center along the way, and I bought an Apple Pencil. Boom. I've had this iPad Pro since. It still works. It runs fine. It does crash sometimes because I go too fast. I like to draw a lot, and I guess it's showing its age. It's showing its age. What are you gonna do? I put some miles on it. This ain't no Netflix iPad. This is a drawing iPad. Like, I sit here and draw, sketch. It's a little big, so this one I draw when I'm on my desk. What's up, Bree? I thought I heard you about to say something. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So Bree says that we're still technically behind the times because she remembers the magazines used to talk about the future flying cars, and we should be able to have full complete meals in a pill. Hmm. Is that what you want, Bree? She said, and she says, nah, nah, nah. I'm not looking forward to Solvent Green. They have it. You know they have it, right? Yeah. Don't laugh. It's real. It's a lot. A lot of people eat it and drink it. I don't think I would, but. Yeah, no, I know in the movie it was made by different dead bodies, but everything we eat today is made from something that you really wouldn't eat. Yeah. Mhm. 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 Yep. Yeah, it's a whole lot of stuff in the food that is not supposed to be for human consumption. Yeah, the hearts and hands on her chest. She is Coatlicue, and the goddess, Aztec goddess, mother of the moon and stars, and slayer of those who do wrong. So yeah, these are her victims. She don't play. That's why she's showing off her muscle. She like, what's up? I got this. I got this. Sharon says, my iMac caught on fire when warranty was over by a week. Oh my God, that's crazy. I hate that. I was so stressed, but the Apple people gave me a brand new, a new board and new warranty free, so I really appreciate my iMac so much. Yeah. Mm. A week after, a week after the warranty is over. That's terrible. Yeah, I'm glad it worked out, cause like man, like now you gotta like find the money, and those are valuable. iMacs are super valuable. And my iMac, I got it. Everything, like I said, I only bought three things from Apple, and actually four. One of them is gonna be the AirPods, but it's like come on, there we go. It's like but everything I have is like I try to find deals, and so the iMac I have, I've been doing tattoos all my life for last 20 years, and so I traded a tattoo for it. I did a tattoo on this guy. He was selling it on Craigslist. Again, Craigslist. And so I hit him up and said, "Hey man, I'll trade you a 4-hour tattoo for your iMac." And he has said in the post that it was cracked. The screen is cracked. And so I was like, "Cool, I'll do your tattoo." He came through. He got a tattoo. His girlfriend got a tattoo, and I ended up with an iMac. And it's got a crack on the edge. It looked like it fell down. Uh, and so he said, so the guy who I got it from said that he had movers moving his stuff from one house to another, and that they dropped it, and so the insurance paid out the I for a new iMac, and they left him with the old one. They're like they ain't want it anyway. They weren't gonna do nothing with it, and so it still worked. And so he gave it to me in exchange for a tattoo, and I've been using it ever since. It doesn't run 100%. It was okay when I got it. Now you can see that there's some things wrong inside, like something is wrong. But it still does Photoshop, Illustrator, no problem. When it comes down to video, it starts to have problems. But it's like shush, it's a big old 27-inch 5K iMac. I added extra RAM, so it's got like 24 gigs of RAM. So it works. So Sharon says they told me they look after the vintage users. That's right. Rastaman says that's awesome. Yeah, man. I try to find deals, bro. Bro. Cause I mean, if you got it, you got it. Go ahead and buy it. And there's been times when I had it and I bought it. I bought a brand new Surface one time. Oh, I also did buy a brand new iPad Air one time too. So I have bought a few things from Apple that were brand new, and but I still try to look for the deals. Like what can I do to find a deal on this so that it doesn't hurt my pocket that hard, cause them things ain't cheap. None of that stuff is cheap, and we gotta have it. Yep. 900 century. Yeah, you gotta move up in the world. Gotta move up in the world. So make moves with the world, if you want to be up to date. So Bree says the first time she saw the iPad, it was in Star Trek. Captain Kirk, who had that? Who had that iPad? Lieutenant Uhura had the iPad. Mhm. Yeah, there was a whole lot going on in Star Trek. I was just watching a documentary on Star Trek. The son of Spock made a documentary. Yeah, the son of Leonard Nimoy, the actor. Mhm. Yeah, what happened there? Mhm. Right. Mhm. That's right. That's right. Yep, it's right. A lot of that stuff, right? It seemed like a fantasy. So Bree's talking about the show Get Smart and how a lot of technology has evolved from the stuff we saw on TV. And I think they were just giving us a glimpse into the future. Like, this is what we're working on. This is how we're gonna do it, and it's gonna happen. So get ready for it. Get ready. Make it happen, Captain. Hmm. Mhm. Uh, the Roombas. Mhm. The cat car. The cats ride the Roombas. So the Roombas are are cars for cats. I gotcha. I used to have a cat. Cats do anything. Look, cats are crazy. Anybody? Do you have a cat? Who has a cat? You've had them. They're cool. Look, meow. They don't go. Rawr. They don't go. Rawr. Yeah, my cat was. Uh huh. A gangst. Mhm. The dogs in the neighborhood were scared of your cats. Wow, that was a tough cat. Oh, so the cat had a gang of other cats. You seen that anime of the cat world? I forget the name of it. I forgot the name. Yeah. That's what that reminds me of. It's like they have their own world. Yeah, I believe it. Cats have their own world. They have their crew. They call other cats out there from the wild. Mm, mhm. Mm. Wow. I let him out. Mhm. So Bree's telling me a story about how a cat came into her house through the cat door. You have a cat door. Uh-huh. And without permission from the house cats. And before you knew it, the main cat, the Persian, oh no, the Persian cat was the one who came in that doesn't belong there. And so, right. And so then as soon as the main cat challenged the other cat, the intruder cat, the whole gang of cats showed up and put a beating on them. And so Bree had to let that cat out through the regular door. Yeah, man. Yeah, when I had a cat, neighborhood cats, the ones that live on the street, would come in our yard and then and sit in the back on the back porch and look at our cat because our cat would look outside and then there would be other cats looking at our cat like they trying to say something to my cat like somehow they free or out in the wild and my cat is an indoor cat. They they can be vicious, man. Yeah, cats are something else. Uh huh. Yeah, it's territory. It's a gang. Cats got gangs. We got our own thing. There we go. I'm moving right through this thing here. Yeah. I think tonight I'm just gonna work through the flats, and then the next time I go live, and I probably I have to go live tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm gonna go live with Rastaman. He's been sitting in Behance and watching the action and talking. And so Rastaman is gonna be live with Tom and I. I'm gonna be on the PC. I gotta like reformat a few things. I'll probably do some of that testing tonight. And so oh, Rastaman is the person who made this. He made this glove. Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah. And then he made this one. He made me several. And so tomorrow I'm going to start and finish a logo that's going to go on the glove. So this is a spaceman. That's a spaceman right there. Yeah, says Rastaman. That's right. And so Rastaman it makes these. And so I have more. He made several. Let me see where they at. Mm, mm. I gotta. This is my yeah. This segment is sponsored by Rastamine and Dream Torium. No, we don't have sponsors like that, but Rastamine is a cool guy, so I will talk about him. And so he sent me this one, And says Dreamatorium on it. Beam, boom. I did put a hole right here because I wanted to experiment on some things. So there it is. Bam, boom. You like the second one, Sharon? Good, cool, cool. That's my space guy. It's my space person. And then this one has the Aztec calendar. So I think if I was to make another one of these Rastamine, what I'd do is make it bigger, all the way out, like print all over. Yeah, that's what I think. That's what I'm gonna do, man. Now these are custom, so dreamatorium.co or .io. What is it? I forgot what the website is. Dreamatorium.co is you can order your own, and we'll have some links. Gives you power. That's right. So you're gonna be able to tomorrow. We'll have some links where you can order your own, make your own, upload your own artwork, or send them your artwork, and then you can make your own glove. And after I get through the design, I will be cuckoo. We can do that. Thank you. Yes, let's do that. That's gonna be on my list, rest of mine. I just thought about it. I just thought about it right now. But tomorrow, once I design the logo for sketching and drawing, there's the website dreamatorium.co. Once I finish the drawing tomorrow, while we're streaming, Rastamine is going to show us behind the scenes of how he prints them and sews them up and all that stuff. This character doesn't have eye details in yet, but I love how this is us looking. Thank you, thank you, thank you. No eye details yet. Yes, right, Annika. Oh, you like that? Bree. Bree says that's good. Yes, yes, that's the deal. That's the deal with what we're doing tomorrow. So that's happening tomorrow. We will select a few of you um to get to we're gonna give away some of the gloves that we design tomorrow. We're gonna give them away and pick some names from those who post a conversation here on on Behance and join the Discord. Those rules will be shared so everybody will know about it. But yes, that's the deal. That's the deal with Rastamine tomorrow. Cool, cool, cool. Cool dude here. Yes, it's gonna be time to go ahead and get it done. There you go. Let's do some eyes because Anika's like, there's no eyes on the character, but it looks pretty cool. And Rastamine says you can get we will select 10 people to get, and those 10 people will have a chance to get their own glove for free 99. There goes some eyeballs. I got lots of layers and colors to go on here, so it's nowhere near done. Join the fun, get some. That's right. That's what we're gonna do tomorrow. So stay tuned for more. There will be plenty of opportunity to join in the fun. And but I am always a little extra. That's me. And so I already have some ideas for the stuff I want, how I want it. Tom's the same way. He's already designed a couple of his ideas that he wants to see on a glove, and then there's Rastamine creates a lot of products. And one of the products I saw that I want is a pencil. It's a mechanical pencil with engraving, and so I kind of like that. And so there's a long list of things that I want. I want. I just need more cash. There's people. Hmm. Yes, in the Discord we have a great group of amazing people with talent and who are always ready to share and listen and learn. So this is a great group. Join the Discord. It is free to join. We don't charge anything. The link is in the description of the video. Yes, the artist pencil says Rastamind. That's right. See, you messed up because you're showing me stuff. And I want it all. I want it all. And I want it now. So, Sharon, what time? It's going to be 8 p.m. Eastern. So, right now it's 2 o'clock in the morning. Golly. Go. It's 8 o'clock somewhere in the world. It's 2 a.m. in Atlanta. Oh my God. You keep it 7 a.m. in Ireland. Ireland. Sharon, I have no idea what time it's in Australia right now, but it's 2 a.m. right now. So minus 6 hours. What time is that? 12 hours ahead of us? Mm. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. Oh, so right now is the PM, Sharon. So yeah, well, so Bree says like 12 hours difference. So I don't know. Uh um so right now it's 2 a.m. in Atlanta. So we go live at 8 p.m. in Atlanta. So if you take away 6 hours from this time, then that'll be the time. So it's gonna be 5 o'clock. It's 5 o'clock right now. Sharon says it's 5 p.m. 5:10 p.m. right now. Mm, that's almost a whole day ahead. It's 2 p.m. in China, says Zoe. What's up, Zoe? Wow. And Rastamind's like, I'm surprised to see you live. Yeah, Rastamind. I used to go live all the time at this hour. All the time. Bree says Ni Hao Man. I don't know if that's right. She said it real fast, and now, uh, and so that's how I pronounce it. Don't make me curse out here. She said that's Mandarin. I don't know. You let me know what you think, Zoe. So Sharon says it's 8. If 8 p.m., then it'll be 11 a.m. Did a convert? Okay, cool, cool, cool. So right now it's 12 a.m. in Boulder, Colorado. I'm global. That's right. Put it in a calendar. Cool, Sharon. Yeah. So it's tonight. In your world, it's gonna be tomorrow morning. In our world, it's 2 a.m. already, so it's gonna be later tonight because it's the morning now. hmm This is how we do it. This is Yes, I can chat to people all over the world. All over the world. Yep, and so it's perfect. This is perfect time. Ni hao is hello. Okay. And then Zoe says greetings from Chinese. And he put in yeah, you see that Bree? He put in Zoe, I don't know, he she, I'm sorry. Zoe put in some Chinese characters, I think. I don't know. That could be Chinese. But she says that person says greetings from Chinese, so it's got to be Chinese. Ni hao. Oh, it's Mandarin. Okay, okay, okay. There's no Okay, cool, 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 cool. I'm learning. They got different dialects, and that's called Mandarin. Okay, I like that. Yeah, I know Spanish and English. You know, Uh, I know, and I know Spanglish. That's right, I know Spanglish and some Ebonics, especially after living in Decatur and Southwest ATL. It's not hard to pick that up. Mhm. Uh huh. Mhm. Okay. Bree's telling us. Uh huh. Mhm. Mhm. Mm. Mhm. So right. I don't. Bree's telling a story about one of my shows. You were at one of my shows and I did that. Is that what happened? I did a workshop in 2012. Where was this? Uh-huh. That was my conference. That was my conference. You were there? You were at my conference? Dang, Bree, I don't remember a lot of that time because it was a long time ago. And bro, we were exhausted. So it was a lot of work. But Bree's telling me about the time in my conference. I had a conference called Artist King. It's actually the same um nonprofit right here. It says Artist King, and so we did some drawing sessions. That was a drawing session. Oh no, so I've done both. I've done drawing sessions, but I also done drawing contests. And so it's a drawing competition, and I call it Pencil Wars. And what it is, we give everybody. And so in my art shows, in my art exhibits, in my events, and I used to put on a lot of events. I give everybody, I hand everybody a pencil and a piece of paper, and you don't have to be an artist. But if you're there, then you will get a pencil, you will get a piece of paper, and then we're gonna have a challenge, and everybody draws. Everybody draws. And what's really cool about these events is that it's not about being an artist, it's about having fun. And about this pencil wars, it's about having fun. And what I when it's happening when the drawing session is happening or that little challenge is called Pencil Wars is happening, the whole place slows down. The music is playing, everything else stops, and everybody got their head down and they're drawing. That's when I see artists. I nothing but artists. It doesn't matter who you were, how you got here, how'd you hear about us, how'd you hear about the event. Everybody is an artist. Yes, and then go ahead. Hmm. Yeah, and my daughter has some face paint. We had a man and a woman with face paint. Hmm. If there was a man there with the face paint, yep, they're husband and wife now, and that's my grandbaby. That's my grandbaby. My little rain boom, little bit. That is their child. So yeah. So she was yes, yes. We had a model coming in. So it was 2 nights. We did the drawing session for 2 nights. Well, it was because it was the day of the day because it was the end of October or something like that. And so we had the first night we had a drawing session, and Gilbert Young was there. He is like a 90-year-old, super hardcore talented artist, been around for a long time. And so he was there that night, and we did a drawing session. And then and so we had a model. And then the next night, it was the end of the show, and something. Um, oh, it was the art show. The second night, it was the art show. It was the actual art show. We had an art show, and so that was the Saturday night, and it was the end of the conference. That was it. I think it was the end of the conference or something, something like that. And so to oh, it was the no, the conference still was gonna go on Sunday, some parts of Sunday, but that was it. It was the major thing, was the art show. And so the art show was happening, and our model didn't show. And my daughter was there, and my daughter always helped out with checking people in and running the door. And 'cause she's really hardcore. My daughter, she don't play. Like, if you ain't paid to get in, you're not getting in. I don't care who you are. She's really tough. Anyways, so she makes for a real great door person. And so our model didn't show, and so my wife asked my daughter if she to be the model. And so D'Angelo is the husband, and but he was the boyfriend then. And so she's like, I don't know. So my daughter's like, I don't know. And so my daughter now does photography. And so she likes art and she loves being creative, but she didn't want to be the model. And so somehow my wife convinced them both to be models. And then we had another artist, and forget her name. I remember her artist name, but anyways, she did body paint. And so my artist friend did the body paint on their faces to do skulls, and they were the models for the night. And that's it. That's the night you remember. Mhm. Yeah. Man, great. Mhm. Mhm. Yeah. Mhm. 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 Right. Yep. Sharon says that's sweet and cool, and Rastaman said very cool. Yes, I made sure that my art shows were engaging. It's not just a cheese and crackers and wine. It's like, nah, 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 nah. We're gonna have some interactions. We're gonna talk. I had live music. I had a DJ. We always had things that were engaging and brought people together in celebration of art. There's always something to that goes on in my shows where you're gonna feel a connection with other people as you experience the artwork. And so yeah, it brings, you know professional artists. It brings them next to emerging artists, to amateur artists, to creative artists, to whatever level of artists and type together. And that's beautiful. That's exactly what it's about, is getting people together. So there you go. That's what it was. We had a good time. It was good. Mm. No, Bree is asking me if I saw something she sent me about an exhibit that Emery's doing with some Mayan stuff. No, I don't know. Did you send it to me? Maybe you did, and I ain't pay attention. Okay. Sorry if I didn't look at it. That's cool. Yeah, yeah. Mhm. Okay. And then you saw some Aztec stuff there, some Mayan stuff. Is it? Oh, okay. I was gonna say it's not the Carlos museum. Yeah, yeah, the Carlos Museum. Yeah, yeah, I've been there. I've seen it. Yep, yep, yep. Bree's telling me about an exhibit, and yeah, I've been there. And as a matter of fact, before the pandemic hit, I was supposed to teach some comic book classes there. It was gonna be in March or April, and then everything got turned off last year, and nothing happened. I don't think they've opened yet. Oh, they open? Then they ain't called me back. Mhm. Yeah. 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 So that's yeah, that's the thing too. Yeah, probably. And so it was geared around kids. So ain't no telling what's the rules on that yet. Um, but if they are open, then I need to reach out and reach back because they gave me a deposit. They paid me money. And yeah, 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 right. I'm gonna be like, nah, where's the class? This is the class. I don't do refunds. And but yeah, see Carlos Museum at Emory is a good museum. They do have some Egyptian stuff. They got Greek. I was there for oh man, it was in October, at the end of October. It was a Day of the Dead type of thing. I forget now. And that was the last time I was there. After that, I was supposed to come back. We were talking over the phone and stuff, and then we had to cancel everything. All right, so I'm working through. Go ahead. Yeah, you like that? Nice, nice, nice. Uh-huh. I'm working. I'm Right, right, right. So I got the blue in there, and so right now these colors look very. Some of them look like they clash. Some of them look like they go together, and that's because they're still flat. They're very flat. And so when it's time, and then it's gonna be the next time I go live. When it's time to then jump into some gradients. Oh my gosh! And I think I'm gonna do the gradients in on the desktop because it's faster. It's you have more control over the layers, and I don't have to be here, hunched over the iPad. There it is. There you go. Boom. I'm gonna finish the eyes. Let me see. What else do I have to color in now? I think it's the boots. Oh my God, I got a lot of left. I thought I was almost done. Yeah, I gotta do the boots. But yeah, glad you like it. Yeah, it's in the beginning you just gotta go through and just pile it on. You can't you can't spend too much. Go ahead. It's like putting the gesso in the canvas. Yeah, it's like yes. The base coat, correct. Yes, it's like the base coat on any kind of painting is that you're gonna cover the canvas, with a basic color, basic texture, then maybe even go in with solid colors in some areas, and then start building the layers from there. And that's what we have going on right here. In a normal painting, what you want is layers of color so that there's like some gradients, some are translucent, some colors as they pile on top of each other, they have um, extra effects, and so that's what we're doing here. But you got to work your way through it. You can't just like I mean, I guess you could. It depends on who you are. I don't know. Yeah, but you can't expect to just be done by dropping a color or two and say, "Oh yeah, that's it. That's great." Especially for what I'm after and my art style that I'm trying here. And that's why like earlier tonight I was when I started the first stream, I was talking about how, sometimes it's because you're working in vector, you have to find that art style that works for you. And then there's people out there who are like just super hardcore talented with it, and they can do anything. And so I look at their artwork and be like, man, I want to be like that. I want my artwork like that. And so you try and work on different techniques, and figure out the technique that works for you. And so this is one of my techniques where it's just full of layers, a ton of layers. It's just and so it takes time. It takes a lot of time to get to that point where it's like, yeah, that's it. Like that's the drawing. And I try to tell myself, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna keep this one simple. I'm gonna do a couple layers and yeah, I'm gonna do some outline, quick outline, and it's like boom, I'm gonna do Disney style, It's like just a few lines and boom, there's the drawing. And then when I get in on the drawing, I start doing this, I start doing that, and I go crazy and I lose myself and I forget what I was talking about or what I said I was gonna do. And next thing I know, it's like, whoa, now, you over detailed something. You went too far at a particular part of the drawing. You're like, well, now I got to finish it. Now I got to take it all the way through. Because if I stop now, it's not going to look right. And now that I've gone this far, I see something else about what I'm going to do. Not what I thought I was going to do, but now what I'm going to do. Correct, correct. And Bree said because it's digital, you don't have to throw away the paper and start over again. Nah, and you can go back because it's undo and all the other things you can do in a drawing. You can undo and start over and all that. But sometimes it's like I don't want to see all this effort go to waste, so I'm gonna focus and knock it out. That's it. Just focus and knock it out. We're just gonna go all the way through. Get to the end of this. And then I'll say to myself, okay, well, next time, I do another drawing like this, yeah, I'm gonna try that style that I said I was gonna try. And so that's why I have like a lot of different art styles when it comes to vector, when it comes to digital. Number one is that who is this for? Is this for a client? Then I'll go ahead and I need to use a particular art style because for a client. Or if it's for me, or if it's a comic, if it's animation, whatever it is going to then determine the art style, and then it's going to determine the art process. Like, what's it going to take to get there and get to a point where the client is happy and they say, yes, Dan, that's what we want. So it's in this case, I let the art guide me and see how I feel. You know, see how I feel. A friend of mine says, "Oh, the canvas is talking to you." I don't know if you heard that. Mhm. Mhm. Yeah. Mhm. The canvas is talking to you. And it's like, all right, well, sometimes you gotta listen to the canvas. Step back and let it tell you what's next. Mhm. 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 Bree says you get visions of a piece, and until you sit down and work on that piece, you're gonna it's gonna sit in your head. Yeah, it's gonna sit in your head and keep asking you, when you gonna draw me? When are you gonna draw me? Yeah. When are you gonna draw me, man? Oh. Mm-mm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. A Peking horse. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Oh. Your father wanted you to draw a Peking horse. And so you haven't done that. So that's still it's still you still think about it? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I believe it. Yeah. Yeah. I have friends who tell me their ideas and like, yeah, I don't want to draw that. I mean, it's a cool idea. I don't want to draw that. Sometimes you just have to do it. Get it out your system. Go ahead and draw it. Sometimes my wife asks me for drawings. And when I don't get to it, she'll do it herself. She'll find some online resource to draw it herself. I was like, that's not how I would have drawn it, but I don't have time. So go ahead. That's cool. Yeah, that's cool. I get it. I know. Yes. Mhm. That's right. Yeah, she hardcore. Yeah, and so there's a whole mythology that goes with it, and it looks and so the statues that still exist from the days of the Aztecs are mean looking. Oh, they're hardcore. They are hardcore. All right, so I need some more yellow. I'm almost done here. I'm trying to get there, but it's a lot. This is what happens. You say, "Oh yeah, I'm just gonna do a drawing," and then you end up with a lot of detail, a whole lot of elements, and you gotta color them in. Right? Yeah. 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 hmm Right. Yep. Yep. And that's how it goes. Like when you think you're about to take a break, you think you're about to stop. Like, hold on, let me touch on this. But this is how art moves you for the things that you want. The things that you like. And so Sharon says, my friend asked if I can draw a Ford F truck. Not my idea of excitement. Yeah. And there she is. It's almost done. I don't want to stop tonight until the flats are complete because when I come back to it, I want to work on the gradients and details. All the little things that are gonna make all this stand out. And I'm looking at a few things that I need to. The Johnny Quest and SpongeBob. I hope better than SpongeBob. Better than SpongeBob. But yeah, texture. Uh huh. That's I don't know what that means. Mhm. Mhm. No, you can't. You shouldn't. You shouldn't. Violence is bad. Don't be violent, Bree. Don't hurt nobody. Bree's talking about. Yeah, 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 yeah. Well, yeah, slapstick. That was slapstick. Yep. Mhm. Bree's talking about the days when you used to see Bugs Bunny and Daffy Duck punch each other, slap each other, hurt each other. Do stuff to each other. Yep. Those were the days. And now it's a lot of those things you can't do. There you go. Yep, I clicked and dragged across, and then I went into the scissors right here, and one of those tabs is to copy, and then the other one is to paste, and boom, so I didn't have to redraw those again. Yeah, yeah, just real quick, boom, boom, knock it out, done deal. Mm. Yeah, yeah. Well, mhm. And it might. Mhm. Go ahead. Mhm. Yeah, hotkeys are cool. Oh, I see something is wrong here. What is happening? Um, yeah, sometimes there are shortcuts, key shortcuts, and sometimes it's about um just finding that one tool. And so a lot of digital drawing programs have lasso tool where you make a selection, and then there should be a think uh um that there should be a menu item that says copy and paste, or if you have a keyboard, and you have a keyboard because of the Mac, so Control C to copy, Control V to paste. Try that. Yeah, yeah, yeah. But you need to make a selection first, so you can tell it what are you copying, what are you pasting, and so try it out. Yeah, there ought to be. This right here, these colors I'm dropping right now, they kind of look like the icicles, the red and the rockets, the icicle rockets. I had the red and blue, red, white, and blue. What is it? The flag colors. hmm I don't even know. I don't never say that, so I don't even know how I go. Red, red, white, and blue. All right, so we're almost done here. Let's finish up a couple of things. I can feel it. I can go to sleep soon. Take a nap. Well, my wife gets up early. She got to work. We both work from home, but she gets up and of course walks over to the next room. That's where her office is. But I'm like, I'm gonna stay right here. Mhm. Yeah, right. Yeah. It's tough. It's tough. And what's crazy is that her office is attached to our bedroom, and there's a little doorway. And so yeah, it's like it's a long way there. A long way there. That long commute. That's it. Long commute. Let's see. Let's see. Let's go with this. Let's go with this color. Jimmy says, why isn't Icicle Rockets a brand name? A band name. Oh yeah, Icicle Rockets. It should be a band name. Yeah. All right. So there it is. Almost. Oh no, I did the hatching. Yeah, I did the hatching on the legs everywhere. I did that with Fresco, Adobe Fresco. Yeah, I did all of that. So I just sit there and do it, and I like the fact that it's pretty swift. Adobe Fresco is pretty swift. It's a little sluggish on um on the surface because it's almost as heavy as Photoshop on the surface. But on the iPad, it's super fast, and so you can do those quick. But I am pretty fast, and so sometimes it does slow down. It doesn't like it, and but yeah, that's this kind of worked out, and I do everything by hand. There's no special effects. There are brushes for stuff, and I don't do that. Not because I don't want to. It's just I really haven't figured it out. Like so I do have some new brushes that I need to start trying out and playing with and sharing with Discord. So I'm gonna get to that eventually. I'll get around to that. Okay, let's save before I move on to the next. Let's see what's in here. Nothing is in there. Save it because I got one last little bit and we'll be done for tonight. How long have I been on? Oh, 2 hours. All right, that's okay. Anybody else got something going on? Moisés dice, siempre dicen que la noche es para los diseñadores. Claro que sí. Second round. ¿Alguien aquí habla español? ¿Nadie habla español? ¿De dónde son? Ya sé que Carolina dijo que es de Argentina. A ver, ¿quién más tenemos aquí? Huh? We got Jimmy, Sharon, Rastamine, Zoe. Let's see who we got here. I'm checking. I'm checking names. I'm checking. It's a lot of Ryan stopped through. My homeboy Jacob, Ashok, Ashok, Jeremy. Word up, word up. And Carolina, of course, and then there it is. Boom. So we had some cool people stopping through tonight. Look at that. Look at that. Somebody look at this. Look at it. It's intense. There we go. Look at that. Bam. And so what I want to do is do a screenshot. You gotta do screenshots. So, oh yeah, well, yeah. I got one last thing to do, but I'll take a screenshot. Now I need to sign it too because it's missing my signature. So there we go, right there. Boom. Turn that off right there. Got it. Let's go there. Mm. And so it's time to finish some of these details here. Look, boom, boom, just like that. Boom, boom, boom. So there's a few other things that I do wish I had done in Fresco because then that would give my some of the shadows a little bit of texture. Maybe I play a trick. I'm not sure if I may jump back in Fresco and do the shadows and highlights with vector brushes and then export that out into Illustrator, bring this into desktop and then put those together. I don't know. We're gonna see. But next time I go live, it's gonna be on the desktop. So I think I will combine some more fresco drawing because I like the brushes in fresco. That's how I did these little hashes is through fresco brushes, the vector brushes in fresco, and it works out really really well. It has that. Go ahead. Yes, I draw towards myself. There's a lot of reasons for that. Number one, so you can see the line that you're drawing. You can when you're drawing towards you, you can see the line because it's in front of you and between you and the pencil. So if the line is in between you and the pencil, then you can see. But if the line is behind the pencil, you're moving away, you can't see where you're supposed to be going. Number two, there's a whole lot more control when you're pulling versus when you're pushing. Now you may be stronger pushing if you're lifting weights, if you're pushing a car, um, but when it comes to control, all these muscles here, they all work together. Bam. So yeah, you want to pull towards you. Yes, every time. And no, you got to be an arm mover. You can't. So Bree asked if my wrist wiggler or an arm mover. Arm mover. No, you can hurt yourself by twisting your wrist. You should be able to twist your fingers. You should be able to move your fingers. But then the next thing after that is moving your elbow. And the next thing after that is moving your shoulder. And the next thing after that is moving your whole body. Don't the wrist should only should only go this far like that. This is it. This is all the wrist should do. So let me go like that. There it is. Mm, mm, That's it. Never try to go around like weird. No, that's crazy. No. And that's why we have to be able to flip canvas, turn the canvas so that you can always find that same angle, the same uh, flow of your drawing, no matter what line you have to do. Don't try to fight it going this way or that way or whatever. No, 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 no. Bring it to you. Bring it to you. So there you have it. That's my answer. Good morning, says Rastaman. Mine to Sean. Hey, good morning. How you doing? Prinesh says it's looking cool, man. Thank you. Thank you. All right, so we're almost done here. Thank you guys for being here. Please leave a thumbs up. Please, please, please. I am going to sign this, and this is going to be it for this drawing. So let me lock that. Let's go into this lines layer. Let's get the brush. Is this the regular brush? No, there's the pencil. That's the pencil. Yeah, same bad channel. And yeah. We're gonna see you guys. And actually, we're gonna see you guys in 17 hours from now. Can you believe that? In 17 hours, we're gonna be streaming again, and we'll be streaming with uh, Tom and with Rastamine. Yeah, you're gonna see us. All right, here we go. 2021. Boom. Let's go here. I'm gonna move that over. Got it. Let's go right there. Come on, here it is. And let's. Oh yeah, this doesn't matter. Let's go like this. Make that small. Type it in. 0.6. There we go. Bam, bam. and go there. Got it. And so this whole layer, what I'm gonna do is select everything in that layer. That's my signature. I'm going to make sure I have the selection tool and create stroke outline. Bam! That's it. I'm going to now resize this down. There it is. And then bring it down to right here. And just bring it right there. That's right there is good. And color it. Let's go there. Huh. Did it do it all? Why not? Oh yeah, it did. I did. Okay, good. There it is. Cool, cool, cool. Greetings from Sweden. All right. Good morning, Stefan. And Sharon, thank you so much for your time. Look forward to the next one. I may miss you tomorrow time frame, but we'll catch up on replay. Replay, yes. And feel free to join the Discord, y'all. This doesn't have to end here tonight. I mean, tonight is done. I mean, this morning is done. But join the Discord. We'll have lots more opportunities to draw together, hang out together, talk about everything that goes on in the artist's life. Your character looks fab. Thank you, Sharon. Thank you. This is the halfway point. I'm barely halfway. I think I'm a little past the halfway, but we'll see how it goes tomorrow or the next time. I'll probably go live Friday before Odari goes live. Okay, so thank you very much, everybody. Thank you for hanging out with me. Here's how the artwork is going to look at the end. It's going to have a lot of detail, a lot of gradients, and it's just taking advantage of the power of Adobe Illustrator and the different gradients when it comes to linear gradients and freeform gradients. So check that out. Plus, of course, some limos. Don't worry about it. Just come on through. Stay tuned for more streamings from me, Delta Tango Mike. Make sure you follow The Creative Genius. You are here on Behance, so go ahead and follow. If you're following and watching this on LinkedIn, Facebook, YouTube, go ahead and subscribe. Leave a like. Please leave a like on the page that you're on. Click through the links. Free stickers. If you're still watching this right now, you can get free stickers. I'm trying to find a sticker around here, but I think that, oh yeah, there's some right here. Well, this one's my mama, so I just got those stickers today. And but I have other stickers, and I send them out for free. How do you get some free stickers? Click through the links in the description of this video. There's one Linktree link. The first option in that Linktree link is free stickers. Once you click through, you have to leave your address in the body of the message. You send me a message. It's online. Everything is easy. And sometime in the next few days, I am sending out some stickers to everybody who I have on the list waiting to get stickers. They're free, and I do ship international. It takes a couple weeks to get there, but it gets there. All right. Thank you, everybody. Looking forward to the next. Appreciate your presentation. Thank you, Ashok. Jimmy, thank you. Sharon, Stefan, Rastamind, everybody else, Pranesh, thank you, thank you, thank you. You guys are awesome. Thank you, Bree, for hanging out with me here on the Discord. Until next time, see y'all later. Um, and stay creative. Yeah, that's it. That's all I got. Stay creative. Peace out. That's right. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.